I hope you're having an amazing day. My name is Colin, and in this video we're going to have a look at the crypto market of today, and it's not looking that pretty. Over the last week, yesterday, today, the market is still in extreme fear. Obviously, with the Bitcoin pattern moving sideways, there's not much news. Even the crypto market in terms of engagement in groups, Twitter, Discord, Telegram, we can see that people are getting a little bit boring, a little bit impatient, because after basically the Terra Luna meltdown, in addition to obviously Bitcoin crashing to about 26K, nothing has really happened. It basically has been moving up and around 30K ever since. The question, of course, where are the major opportunities and where do we find ourselves on the current level? So currently Bitcoin at about 30,000, Ethereum at about 1,800. Other than that, it's a little bit up, it's a little bit down. No major gainers. Well, Chainlink right here doing quite well over the last 7 days. No major losers. You know, there will be some ups, there will be some downs, but all of these altcoins obviously follow the major waves of Bitcoin as well. So all in all, most of these coins are extremely down from where they were before. Let's take Kadena as an example. The last 7 days, quietly moving sideways, but if we look at the last 3 months, it has definitely been on a downward pattern. All-time high at about $24, current value about $2. Obviously one of the blockchains with huge potential, yet struggling right now as any other project, right? And that's basically what I want to tell you today. Specifically, most of the projects that we will look at, which we will consider, so let's have a look at crypto gaming, will struggle, not specifically because these projects struggle, but because the entire market is struggling. Of course, macroeconomic trends play a huge role in this equation. I don't want to dive too much into that. I just want to have a look at coins. So let's have a look. Decentraland under $1, ApeCoin under $6, Sandbox holding strong about $1.30. Axie under $20, Steppen under $1, Engine 62 cents, Gala 7 cents, so that is definitely interesting. Wax sitting at 12 cents. All right, Illuvium 269. They did sell out their land sale, I think, for 72 or 74 million under NFTs. So that was really bullish. That was really nice. Ultra at 36 cents. Damn. Vulcan at $4.44. Mines 41 cents. So obviously there are major opportunities. Would I recommend you to make an entry right now? No. Would I give myself the advice to keep a dollar cost averaging approach on the way down? Yes. So of course, nothing is financial advice, but I am looking at the major opportunities. One of these opportunities, like crypto gaming, is great, right? Look at this, Altura at 1.8 cents. It's crazy. Such a huge opportunity. One of these major opportunities, I would say, is not even in the gaming market. It's more so in the launchpad market. So I'm going to go to the launchpads real quick before we go back to the gaming later, because I want to show you something, right? The thing I primarily want to show you is that you need to look at the business model specifically. How do launchpads make money? They take a percentage cut of the amount they raise for a certain project. Are a lot of projects allowed, or yes, but can they easily raise money? No. Why not? Because investors are hesitant because of the bearish pattern, right? So because there are less pools, launchpads make less money. Because there are less pools, investors, and there is a bearish trend, investors don't hold their tokens, which means they sell their tokens because they're panicking, which means the price of these launchpads go down, which then again is unfavorable for the launchpad, which creates a FUD, and then you get like a downward spiral, right? You get the FUD of the community, you get little to no projects, you got the decline of the token. There's many problems with a launchpad token. That's why, of course, DigitsPad has no token, right? It's going to flex our Digits brand's launchpad no token right? Amazing. Benefits, no token. The number one benefit, no token. Just hold a DigitsPad allocation NFT and you're all good. But yeah, overall, definitely a linear downward trend on all of these projects. Meaning that in a bullish market, they will do extremely well. Why? Because there's more money to go around, there's more money to be invested, there's more projects that want to launch, and a launchpad does specifically that. So of course on CDeFi, major opportunities right now, but even Superfarm, DAO Maker as being the biggest one. Look at this, $8, $6, right now $2. So still you're looking at a 3 to 4x, right? But there's like bigger opportunities. So $4 at the all-time high, 20 cents right now, right? 40x, huge. And if you go into the lower tiers, I wouldn't play around with like too low tiers, right? These are all reputable launch pads. But if you would go for something like real degen, like meme pad or true P&L, like in the lower bracket, right? That's like risky. Are they going to keep pushing while they're down by so much, right? They basically only did really well in the crypto gaming bull run, and then basically they folded to the point where they came from. I don't know if this is a launchpad. Like, you want to take risk, sure, right? It's always a risk versus reward ratio. Does this in a bull cycle have more potential rewards? Yes. Does it carry more risk? Also yes, right? So there's like give and take on both sides. But yeah, overall, I mean, so much choice. On the launchpads, it's basically a huge selection of its own. But if we go back to the gaming, I think the favorite projects are still the favorite projects, right? So there's not much to gamble or to risk if you use a dollar cost average approach and you're patient. That's basically the thing. There's no reason in buying right now if you're looking to sell in the next 2 to 4, 6 weeks, right? Of course, we don't know what happens in the future, but it's extremely unlikely that the market would reverse that quickly, right? So I don't follow most technical analysis. I don't follow the hype. I don't follow the news and speculation. When the reversal happens, it happens, right? But word on the street is that it will not happen for a couple of months, right? I don't really care too much about it, right? Obviously, there must be ups, there must be downs, right? There's no up if you don't have a down. You cannot go endlessly up. These are economic trends, economic waves. That's how they function on a supply and demand basis. Ninekko is obviously always on our radar, quite an interesting one as well. Devaluation. So a lot of these point of views, what I'm seeing is that people look at a token like Ninekko, like, oh my God, 70 cents. Right now it's 1 cent. It has already devalued so much. Well, that's the whole point. You're looking at the ones that have gone through extreme devaluation, but check the boxes for the core principles as an investor you're looking for. And that's just at the end of the day your opinion. For me, it's an adoptable project, a playable project, good team, good white paper, good tokenomics, right? That's basically the foundation, with the team being active, developing continuously with the current market conditions being one of the most important things right now, if not the most important thing. Are they pushing through the bear market? So many of these projects, right? So many of these gaming projects aren't doing anything right now. They're just waiting. Look, CryoWar, 5 cents. Absolute banger if you would get in on 5 cents. Look, it could make like a 90x back to its all-time high. That's insane. Put in like $5,000. Put almost out $500,000 if it does return to its all-time high. And all you have to do is just be fucking patient. It's just amazing. Such an opportunity. And yeah, that's why I'm still browsing. I'm still looking. I have made some small entries. I haven't made any significant entries. I haven't really had the time to do the proper due diligence on like, I like to make my overall portfolio on what I want to acquire, mix and match it a little bit. CryoWar is definitely still on there. I definitely want to take more position in CryoWar. But I also just want to do maybe like a spree approach, where I say basically the entire top 50 crypto gaming, I'll just buy 1K each, right? Just secure my position there. So whatever does well, more like an index portfolio in that case, have everything aligned a little bit. But because I'm so busy with Digits brands, all the products, all the developments, the agents, that are happening. I haven't really had the time to sit down because nothing much is happening, but I do understand and I do want to make sure that I'm not too late, right? Because I keep saying like this might go on for a while, but what if it doesn't? You're never able to buy the lowest low, but you should also be careful that you don't wait and skip to buy the bottom and buy on the upcycle, where still your gains could be significant. They will be less significant if you just followed one of the best strategies. It's just a dollar cost average strategy, right? Last time in November, I had to make entries because I wasn't able to dollar cost average my way up or my way down. And this time around, I learned so much from my 2017 bear market, right? Thereafter, the whole crash, that this time I survived the crash. And now I want to make the entries for potentially like generational wealth, right? So I want to do that properly. I want to focus on what matters. And I believe we're on the right track to do so. So yeah, conclusion on the crypto market of today, not bullish, still bearish. There's still a lot of fear. And you have time. So what I recommend you to do, if you are looking for a dollar cost average strategy on the way down, research these projects, right? Don't say like, oh, Decentraland, that's cool, let me just buy into it. Because when the next upcycle happens, the whole top 100 coins in the crypto gaming will be shoveled, right? So there will be major gainers, there will be major losers. Probably ApeCoin will stay there. They haven't been there for that long. But the question is, who deserves a position here? Nobody can expect what will happen on the next huge infusion of cash, because that's going to be the next upcycle. I think at least $1 or $2 trillion, right? That's going to be pushed into the market. I think the last time we hit around 2.8 trillion on the last in November. I'm not too sure, right? I can't recall, but I think there was like significant. There's still significant volume, but I believe that most of these projects will get a lot of new entries, and there will be new projects as well. So many things to consider, and that's what makes it fun, right? I see a lot of these people that currently migrate out of the market. They don't look at crypto, they maybe check it once a week. If you're here right now, if you're here watching this video, you have such an amazing advantage. All you have to do is spend like half an hour a day on research consistently throughout the bear, and there's no reason, in my opinion, why you would not have the opportunity to accumulate 50, 100x your current portfolio, right? Because it's so much more in the knowledge, right? We should focus on what we can control and not focus on what we can't control. Very, very important. And that's why we're still hustling, we're still building, we're still looking at the crypto coins every single day. If you have any questions for me, leave them down in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.